Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneur Fundamentals. My name is Robert Bitto. Today, we're going to talk about customers making promises to get something out of you. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, I've had a lot of experience with this sort of thing when customers have come at me with promises. I promise this if you give me this. And it's usually a shipping discount or a product discount. They want something out of you and they think they have some leverage and some bargaining space and they'll promise you something. So how this topic came to mind was last night. I had an order from New York. I'm in San Diego. New York is thousands of miles away. And anyone who does shipping knows how expensive it is to send things from coast to coast. Well, this woman ordered off of my eBay. And my eBay I have 1,700 plus items. And some of those items, I hate to admit, have been on there for 10 or more years. And that has been long before eBay came up with the weighted shipping cost estimator. So people, from New York will know the exact cost. So I have flat rate shipping costs or prices in a lot of my listings. So let's say a sculpture, a cat sculpture, it has $4.95 shipping associated with it. And even though it costs different prices to ship to different parts of the country, that's just a flat price that I put in the listing. So it ends confusion. It's right there for everyone to see. But I didn't update any of the old listings for weight and size for the package. So there were some really old shipping rates there. So a lady last night bought 2 bowls from me, and each bowl was $6.95 for shipping, which by themselves, one bowl would not make it to New York with $6.95 shipping. This woman, she wanted discounted shipping instead of paying $6.95 for each bowl. She wanted combined shipping, as they say. And that would come to almost $14 if she paid the full shipping, right? And I looked up what it would cost me to send a package that was a little bit over £1 to New York, and it was $12.66 with my USPS discount that I have. My merchant discount. So she asked me in her email after the purchase. That always gets me, why people ask me for discounted shipping or anything else, any other question after they buy the item. But she asked me, can you give me a break on the shipping since I'm buying 2? I promise I'll buy more stuff. Okay, well, she bought the last 2 bowls of that style from that specific workshop in Tonalá, Mexico. So I don't know what else she would be buying from me. I do have, like I said, 1,700 plus items. She never bought from me before, so I don't know who this person is. So I told her, no, there's no combined shipping, and these are old shipping rates. But customers will do that. They'll come at you and they think they have some sort of leverage, or they think they have something that they can bargain with, and they make promises and they're always empty. And let me explain what I mean by that. Anytime anyone has said to me, I promise I'll buy more if you give me 50% off, I promise I'll buy more if you give me free shipping or discounted shipping. Every single time that I've entertained that. Now, this is a long time ago that I was doing this. I don't do this anymore. But every single time that I've given in and said, okay, I don't know. It depends on what the person sounds like on the phone, or if they're in person, or if the email is, really enthusiastic. Oh, I love your eBay store. I love your Etsy. I'm going to come back for more. I'm buying 4 items. Can you give me a little bit of a break? I'll come back for more. Anytime anyone has said that to me, every single time, every single time, they have not followed through. I've never heard from them again. I remember a woman from Ohio. It was around Christmas. She ordered a lot of 100 Milagros, the little metal charms from Mexico that I've sold hundreds of thousands of. So her lot of 100 for $33 went missing. Well, according to the tracking, it was delivered to her front door. So I gave her my usual spiel, check around your house, ask people in your household. It shows that it was delivered, and then talk to your mailman, go to the post office, tell them what's going on. So she did all that, called me back and said, I still didn't, there's no resolution here. They're nowhere to be found. And it's your responsibility for me to get the items. And I'm really disappointed. And I was really looking forward to getting these for this project that I'm doing. And I felt sympathetic towards her because it was Christmas, a woman in peril around Christmas, right? I'm just a sucker. So I said to her, okay, I'll send you a replacement. I didn't have to. It showed that it was delivered. So she could have been, scammer. She didn't sound like it to me, but whatever. So I sent her a replacement, and what happened? Not even a thank you. She didn't even thank me for it. Did she come back? No, because they never do whenever they make a promise like that. And some promises are kind of amorphous. They're like misty, or cloudy. Like, if you give me a discount on these centerpieces, I'll take your cards to my event and I'll hand out your cards so I can promote your store for you if you give me a discount. Like, like that's going to happen. How can I verify that? I'm not going to the event. People will come up with things like that. And, give me a discount if I buy more than a certain amount or whatever. And I promise I'll come back and buy more. Well, like I said, never, ever, ever, ever do they do that. And I entertained these promises at the very beginning of my business, I guess for the first 4 years or so. And then I saw that, not a single one of them is coming back or doing what they're saying, or it would be hard to track what they're, the other end of their promise. So then I started to just, not even entertain any of this. And what I'm getting at for your strategy on how to deal with these people who promise things is just stick to your policies. I don't have a discount policy at all. If you buy 10 items, you get 10% off. Nobody gets discounts. My prices are already cheap. I've mentioned that before in my customer discounts show that I did. If you can't appreciate the value, that's not on me, I just don't give deals or discounts to people. So when someone comes at me with a proposal, well, if you give me a discount, I promise I'll do such and such and such, then it's a no-brainer. I just say no because it's part of my policy. So if you have your policies in place and you're strict with them, then you don't have to worry about people coming at you like this. I've always been tempted, though, when somebody makes a promise like that, like, if you give me a discount on this, or if you send me a replacement, I promise I'll buy more. Are you willing to put that in writing? You know, we draw up a contract. You know, I'm tempted to say that just for the heck of it, because these are usually one-hit wonder customers anyway. So, you know, but be nice, right? You know, but put your money where your mouth is. No, they're never going to do it. So I never entertain these promises. People will promise you the world to try to get what they want, and then they won't follow through on it. That's been my experience. So I hope you've enjoyed listening to this other nugget of wisdom. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I want to know what you think of these videos, please. I don't know. Anyway, I'll continue to make them. I'm here for good. So remember to always work hard, and may all of your entrepreneurial dreams come true.